going on, y'all? It seems like EDP made a comeback. That's right. I said EDP. Yeah, he's not in jail. He over here talking to Chris Hansen and whatnot. Crazy. Let's check this out, man. We're going to be watching a video from Sensitive Society, and we're going to dive into the whole EDP documentary. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the hype button.
But I have to tell you something. Had this been me doing an investigation, your EDP 445 ass would be in prison now.
That's a lie. I don't even want to pause it that crazy in the beginning, especially, but that's not true. That's just not true. Chris Hansen is the reason why Onision's still running around. What is he talking about?
Just where it began.
EDP is clearly in trouble here.
I can't.
What he did was wrong and under a different set of circumstances against the law.
Hello. So the day is finally here. The EDP documentary is here. It's literally going live as I'm speaking, so we're just going to get right into this. What?
Okay, all right. So, again, what brings you out here today?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
That's crazy.
Hell nah.
I can honestly say I have not talked to a single fucking minor on any social media platforms. I have two great paying, well-loving jobs.
I never understood why people be barefoot, even in your house, bro. Like, I'm not trying to put my bare feet on the ground. Shoot, even when I take showers, I use slippers. I got like shower slippers. I'm just real iffy with putting my bare feet on the ground. You see me with my bare feet on the ground, I don't give a F. I must have lost all Fs, and I'm insane in that moment. But this dude's sweeping. We're like, think about this. If your floor is dusty and dirty enough for you to have to sweep, why are you walking barefoot on it? Under your feet is black, bro. It's crazy.
You know, my health is, pretty fucked up, but I'm doing whatever I can to try to, take care of myself. And the only thing that we can continue doing is continue to try to push forward,
In this documentary, we show blatant proof and evidence of you committing multiple crimes against children.
Oh, hell nah.
What do you have to say to them?
Plead the fifth.
This fucking guy. Oh, yeah, we caught you talking to minors again. How do you respond to that? I pledge the fifth. Bro Saul Goodman.
With the smug smile on his face, too.
And Better Call Saul episode, he was like, I played the fifth. Technically, yeah, EDP is free. It's not like he's in jail. The Making of a Monster, Part 1. Okay. Let's see what the EDP lore is.
I was born in Los Angeles, California, in Compton Hospital. My childhood was pretty great. I had two great, loving, caring parents. But we had a great time growing up. So my favorite memory growing up was probably just getting ready to watch wrestling.
So it looks like he had a pretty normal / average childhood. I'm like, where the fuck did it all go wrong? Where did everything just fall apart and collapse for him? To the point where he starts talking to 12-year-olds, not once, but multiple times. I'm actually quite intrigued by the EDP lore and where everything went wrong. Because was it the internet? Was it his gooning addiction?
What I loved most about wrestling growing up was I love the bad guys. My favorite wrestler growing up, I would probably have to say was like Triple H. You know what I mean? Because Triple H was a fucking piece of shit. Like, he did what the fuck he had to do to get to the top, and he didn't give a damn who he fucked over. He didn't give a damn how you felt about him. Like, take a hammer, bash your fucking brains out. Cool, fuck it. Take his title and leave.
So,
not them having a miniature EDP watching it. That's what it looked like. It looked like, was that a kid version of EDP watching wrestling? And I'm someone who grew up watching pro wrestling. The Attitude Era was the best. I don't care what nobody say. I've been trying to get back into it, but it seems like the only good matches are the females. Dead serious. That seemed like the best matches. Miss Parker. My bad. Yeah, no, I like Jada Parker. Anyway, and AEW been doing their thing. I watched a few of those matches with my little brother. He's heavy into the wrestling scene, right? Like I used to be. I was just WCW, ECW, and WWF. That was my main three. And then I would go to the Japan joints, as in watching it. Never went to Japan wrestling. Still plan to. I would love to go to a wrestling event in Japan. But as someone who was really tapped into that world, I hate hearing this nasty piece of crap talk about how much he was tapped into the world and almost damn near blaming wrestling for his actions.
Oh, Triple H and the WWF, WWE, I guess, are responsible for EDP and his love for cupcakes.
I always love the bad guys, you know. After a while, the whole, you know, typical bullshit where it's like, you know, come out and save the day, you know.
He loved the bad guys so much he became one for real. Yeah, this wasn't no WWE heel. This is like a genuine bad guy that goes after kids. Like maybe if he was a wrestler, maybe his name would be like, I don't know, the child molester. I don't know. You just know that in his head, you know, him looking for cupcakes, that was like his WWE character. Like, yeah, I'm here to collect cupcakes and virginities.
So in high school, I tried to talk to girls here and there, but it just wasn't fucking working.
Gosh.
More specifically, I tried talking to Martha. She basically led me the fuck on. She let me hug her. She even held hands with me.
Okay.
Low key, she was talking to somebody else.
Cucked?
When
Relatable.
she broke it off with me, I was so hurt.
All right, there we have it. That's the origin story. There we have it.
Listen, he's a grown ass man talking about heartbreaks from high school. I barely remember. No, I don't remember any female's name. Remember high school I went to? I swear I don't. I don't think about that at all. Right? Maybe like brief glimpses of lessons. But I'm not saying, oh man, she broke my heart and we held hands. Word, then okay. All right, ADP.
It all starts with the cuckening. I mean, it happened to Sneeko, Adam 22. Damn, looks like EDP was getting some. But I mean, at the same time, EDP has always been like 40,000 pounds. So it's like, no wonder no girl wants you. I mean, you probably smell like shit and you're like 1 billion pounds. So, I mean, it's not really that shocking. All it took is one rejection for him to be like, high schoolers are a little too old for me. Let me go after mine. There's maybe middle schoolers / elementary school kids. You know, maybe they'll give me a chance.
Basically led me the fuck on. She let me hug her. She even held hands with me. Low key, she was talking to somebody else.
Ooh.
When she broke it off with me, I was so hurt.
Relatable.
I went home. I ran up the stairs. I was crying in my fucking room, head in my fucking pillow. I was legitimately fucking hurt. Like I felt crushed inside, you know? With Martha, it basically showed me women ain't shit.
Oh no.
They will play you. They will fuck you over. It won't even fucking think twice about it.
Oh my God. Everything makes sense now. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, all it took was one rejection from a girl in high school for ADP to be like, man, fuck girls. Girls belong in the kitchen and they need to worship me. It sucks. Breakups suck. I mean, it legitimately happens to everyone. I mean, yeah, it sucks and it hurts, but you shouldn't let one person define your whole fucking life. Name me someone that has never gotten their heart broken. I'll wait. Like, I'm not going to let a middle school or high school relationship define my whole fucking life. Move the fuck on, ADP. Just move the fuck on. Not every girl is the same. There's some very good girls in the world. There's some very nice ladies out there, and there's some shitty ones, just like there's good men and shitty men. I mean, yeah, that's life. Yeah, this girl rejected me and played me. Time to message my nurse. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Hopefully not. We ain't doing that.
Wow, EDP was an incel, is an incel. Who could have seen that coming?
I got this job working at Walmart, got fired within a month. Then the YouTube channel happened.
Okay.
I remember sitting down one day and I wanted to make a porn-related YouTube name.
Goes for today. Watch. What the fuck is this? Make a YouTube channel. Watch more. What are these goals? Holy. This is everyone's goals for 2026, guys. This is how I'm moving in 2026. Everything's starting to make sense. He's an incel, hated women after getting rejected once, and had a addiction. Looking back and knowing what we know now, it really didn't surprise any of us that he turned out the way he did.
Yeah, so I mean, at the current point in time, even at the peak of my YouTube channel, I'm still a virgin. I didn't have any self-confidence to talk to girls. It's like you come home to all this shit, man. You got a nice ass fucking Acura MDX.
See, and that's like one of the biggest issues with watching the adult stuff. Right? Instead of going out and trying to go talk to females and learning social skills, you get it from experience, watching it, engaging. A lot of people, especially men, instead of going out and dealing with the rejection, they're so afraid and hurt by the first rejection that they're like, I never want to experience this again. And that can ruin your life, bro. I'm telling you. There's this movie, I can't remember the name of it. Oh man, it was so good. But it's like a horror movie, but it's presented as like it's a drama. Watch that full movie. The main lesson is to live your life. Don't be in there inside, sheltered, watching everything from online, from your computer screen. Go experience stuff. Go meet people. Shoot, use the internet to meet people. Just don't do no EDP stuff. We not messing with that. We're not messing with that. I know you're probably just was wondering, why Beast Boy over there killing them damn cheese doodles? I'm starving. Okay, don't mind me. At least I'll mute the mic when I do it.
In the parking lot, brand new 2021 Hyundai Elantra, nice ass house. He got fucking over 120 grand in the fucking bank. No pussy at all.
I mean, dude, just look in the fucking mirror. Like, I get it. There's girls who will literally fuck anything as long as they get paid. But I mean, at that point, dude, just go to a prostitute. Like, if you're that down bad, just do that. You could have worked on yourself. Like,
I was going to say, or the other option, the best option, use some of that money to invest in yourself. And I don't mean surgery. I mean, like, go and get a trainer. You could have hired a trainer that also was a cook that lived with you 24/7 and prepared all your meals and made sure that you worked out. And you will be a whole different person. You could have live streamed that journey. People want to see that.
You could have worked out. You could have lost weight. I mean, you had the money, the clout. You had everything. This is insane to say, but I'm sure you at least had 50 baddies in your DMs who were legal, who were of age, that you could have gone to if that's what you wanted, but you decided to go after minors. I'm actually really curious and interested if he actually goes into detail and talks about the whole minor and how he got into it.
Jacking off, watching porn, calling 1-800 phone sex lines and shit. It's like, had all this fucking money and still couldn't get a fucking girlfriend. That shit was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? At that point in time, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? At that point in time, I was willing to do whatever the fuck I had to do.
Oh.
Get some sort of attention.
Yo, shout out to the actor that's playing ADP. Hi, I'm 13.
Of attention.
This is crazy. And I've read somewhere that they say a lot of people that do the EDP R. Kelly stuff, they're doing it because, one, they're looking for something that they missed when they was young, right? So he told that heartbreak story. He's still looking for high school love. So he going and looking for high school girls. That's nasty. Super nasty. And also, when I was reading about this, they were saying a lot of people that's like him, they're like, what's the word for it that I'm trying to describe? I'm censoring the heck out of myself, to be honest. They're so desperate that they're willing to do the nastiest and craziest things just to get that attention and validation. This dude is sick in the head, bro. He needs help. More so jail time.
Minecraft YouTubers be like, yo, I'm 12 years old. Can like I marry you? Can I have sex with you?
To get some sort of attention. And right then and there, you fucked up because now something bad is about to happen. You know what I mean?
Hey, babe, let me give you a call back. I'm gonna make the video, all right?
My name is Johnny Rodriguez, aka Cold Raven.
He was one of the first YouTubers that I'm aware of that started calling EDP out. I remember that it was Jamari Speaks. It was Diesel Patches. Of course, it was Moist Critical, myself, and a few others who talked.
Nah, bro. This dude was one of the first. He was going hard. He was setting up sting operations. This nigga talked about EDP almost every day, son. I remember this vividly because this video started popping up in my timeline. I'm like, who the hell is this? Who's EDP? That's how I found out who EDP was. His videos used to pop up. I think because I watched a lot of stuff with like Davy Vanity, Onision, stuff like that, like videos exposing them. I was in that timeline. Mama Max and all that. I was within that algorithm, and his stuff started getting pushed. And I was like, this dude kind of going hard right now. I see why, though. I get it. It wasn't that much longer before all this stuff started coming out about EDP, and he was sitting there like, I'm right. But yeah, a lot of other people started covering him too shortly after.
Talked about EDP, but Cold Raven was before most of us, because I remember he texted me. He was like, yo, I got the situation with this guy. I think that's how I became aware of him. Pretty fucking awesome. Shout out to Cold Raven. I'm glad he's getting the credit that he deserves, because he low-key kind of got the whole thing going. So
EDP is a chocolate hippopotamus, and I like to split his fucking skull. I've been having these feelings for quite some time because he's a manipulative, lying, pretentious, disingenuous, flip-flopping piece of shit. He has no balls.
So this means that you're guilty as fuck, homie. You're guilty as
So inside my first video, I came out with just accusations. In the second video, I showed dead proof evidence.
So what is this, man? Come on, ED Pedo 445. I thought you said you're not a pedo, right?
Of him texting 2 to 3 girls, cute, calling them sexy. More girls started coming out and started texting me like, hey, he was also texting me this inappropriate stuff. So I looked at his followers list, right? He had around 300 to 400 accounts he was following. The problem with that is around 120 to 130 of these accounts, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds.
I remember that. I fucking remember that. That was so weird, because I remember hearing about this and I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to accuse this guy of being a pedophile, right? Because I remember this and I'm like, okay, let me see it for myself. So I went on Instagram and I went through EDP's following, and yeah, it was so weird to see this guy follow a whole bunch of 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? This is weird. Why is this guy following little kids, like fucking 8th graders? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking insane. I think shortly after that, I made my videos on EDP, and then, I'm not saying that I set any trend, by the way. I give full credit to Cold Raven because he's one of the first big people to call EDP out. Shout out to Cold Raven. He got it done.
Then 2 days later, he messages us again, completely out of the blue, and picks up the conversation.
LOL. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm 13. I don't know if I told you.
That makes up you and about 99% of my no pussy getting fucking fan base.
What?
He starts off very cordial, and then he slowly starts a grooming process.
Can I tell you a secret? Promise not to tell.
Yeah, sure.
I always wanted to get to know someone young.
Oh, whoa. Whoa! Pause. What the fuck is this? What? Yeah, I always like the girls younger, just like you, which is 13. I like the girls young. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Nasty work. Super disgusting, nasty work. EDP is a sicko. That's a sick ass dude right there. He need to be put under the jail. Put him in like where you had Bane in Batman. What was that last Batman movie with Christopher Nolan? Can't remember. Dark Knight Rises. Put him in the same jail you had Bane in. Because come on, bro. That's so out of pocket.
ADP gotta go. Thanos was right. 50% of us need to go. And if I'm part of that 50%, I'll sacrifice myself. Some people just gotta die.
Some people need to be gone, bro. You know what I'm talking about? In order for shit to get better. He one of them.
Hanging out, chilling, just got done doing some cameos, bullshitting, shooting the shit, watching TV or whatever. And I get this random ass fucking message by Sophie Smith.
Dude, the fact that this was a 13-year-old. Well, even if it was a decoy, it does not matter because EDP thought it was a 13-year-old. That's insane to me. How could you want a 13-year-old? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Think about it this way. EDP, rich, relevant, clouded, could buy anyone and could in theory find someone his age, right? Or at least someone who's the legal age. Yet he is so corrupted mentally that he needed to go for a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, what are we doing here? Like, you're sick. And the worst part of everything is like he got caught and he never apologized. Like he still owns it. He's proud of this, which is fucking disgusting.
Why did I respond to a 13-year-old? Desperation, isolation, loneliness. It's boring as fuck. You have nothing going on. You don't even know how to talk to a fucking girl.
If you want, we can try oral first. I can taste and lick your
Okay. No. Fuck this. No. This is why I don't feel bad for ADP. Like, you had money. If you live in the middle of nowhere, you could move to where, in EDP's mind, once again, keep this in mind, in EDP's mind, go where the hosts are.
It wasn't location, bro. I don't think location was the problem. These dudes are just not right upstairs, man. It would be simple for them to just go out, go talk to some girls, learn how to talk to girls. Even crazier, online. Go talk to adult women. It is not hard, bro. Them dating apps be popping, boy. If you know how to talk to people, and if you're extremely honest, I'm telling you, my joint was blowing up. In fact, I started streaming on there eventually. Like, let me try real quick, and was building an audience. There's people that stream on dating apps now. That's a thing you could get paid. Crazy. Not that hard, bro. Go out there and learn how to talk to people. Take notes. Note down your mistakes and learn from it. That's how you become able to socialize. That's stuff you're supposed to learn when you was a child. Okay, maybe you can have somebody to teach you. Cool. How long are you going to use that excuse? Go out and learn. Read books. Look it up on the internet. It's not that hard. For real.
Or just go to LA, dude. Just go to SoCal. If that's EDP's mentality, just go there. Like, you have the money, you have the ability to change your life. You could have hired a personal trainer. You could have worked on how to be more charismatic, how to speak to girls. Like, you could have done things to fix it, but you took the easy way out and you were like, 13-year-olds are more easy to manipulate. So I'll just go with that.
Yeah. So, pretty much she told me that her grandma was supposed to be like, I guess out and about doing something or whatever, therefore like giving us quote unquote alone time or whatever. So yeah. And to be honest with you, man, like
or whatever, a long time over. You a grown ass man. Grown as hell. Nah, son. Nah. He needs to be in jail. I don't understand why he's free.
Ultimately decided to go simply because I felt bad.
And if I'm not mistaken, EDP drove 2.5 hours to meet this 13-year-old. All kidding aside, EDP should be in jail. No questions asked.
She was like, you know, oh my God, why'd you block me? Blah, blah, blah. And I was telling her, I'm looking like, Sophie, I can't fucking do this shit. Like, this is fucking illegal. Like, I can't, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? And she started crying up on the phone. She's all like, oh my God, you know, I just wanted to give you a cupcake, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm here making.
That's where it comes from. Sophie was just making cupcakes.
You know what I mean? I'm here making cupcakes. I wanted to give you one, you know?
So the story was that we also baked cupcakes. So then, you know, he's kind of nervous the day of, like, he's very, like, apprehensive. You know, we're like, oh, well, I still made cupcakes. And that's what led EDP to be like, okay, I'll come. Man. So that's kind of the deal with that.
Bro, his fat ass drove 2 hours just for cupcakes and a minor. He was like, I get to have sex.
That's insane. He's about to go, you know what? This ain't right. I can't we got food here. I'm on my way. That's what it took. Some sweets, cake, strudel, anything. Like, then she said, I got ice cream. He'd have been like, I'm on my way. Do you also have some fried chicken with some gravy and nuggets? Just start naming all different types and a hamburger. I'm like, damn. But you wanted some sweets. Oh, my bad. He came for the cupcakes. Get out of here with that.
With the minor, and I get free cupcakes. Win-win. Every single time I go to a grocery store and I see cupcakes, I think of EDP.
Yeah,
am I the only one that does that? Or am I just that terminally online? Whenever I see cupcakes, the first thing that comes to mind is EDP.
The transcript, they had the log, they had the screenshots and all that shit. And I mean, I basically just told him, yeah, man, I'm just here to get a fucking cupcake. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
The EDP 445 situation.
EDP 445.
EDP 445, man.
EDP 445.
EDP.
Went to go link up with
EDP got caught and the video got uploaded. It went viral immediately.
The memes blew up. They were all over the place. There was no escaping the EDP 445 cupcake memes.
And then we get into the messages, and he admits to sending tons of penis pictures, admits to wanting to have sex with her.
You were interested in having sex with a 13-year-old, yes or no?
Right.
Okay. And you said,
wow.
Correct. Okay.
Disgusting.
All
right. As much as he lies to the camera now, he was very forthcoming with us when we interviewed him.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Is my life over?
It's up to you, dude. I thought my fucking life was over. Started crying, you know, all that theatrical bullshit.
I mean, it should have been over. Like, my brother in Christ, you drove 2 hours to meet with a 13-year-old.
But the main thing I feel like I regret that day is I didn't bring my Glock off the counter and I didn't shoot those motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Sure, EDP. You're the fakest tough guy online. Yeah, you know, my only regret was not having my fucking gun on me. EDP, you did not do shit. You are not a tough guy, all right? You're not a tough Sigma guy. You're a fat loser who likes little kids. You didn't do shit when they pulled up, and you don't do shit when other people pull up and make fun of you. You are not that guy, pal. You are not him. Yeah, you know, I would have gone full John Wick. I would have made shit go in slow motion, and I would have killed these fuckers. Sure you would. Sure you would, lil bro. You didn't do anything. You're a fake tough guy. You're a fake internet tough guy. You're a fucking keyboard warrior. EDP is completely free from any legal consequences. Great.
There's definitely a chance that he faces criminal prosecution. I think what he's doing now, by quite frankly doing this documentary, it's just a stupid fucking idea.
Yo, EDP, why the fuck would you agree to do this? Once again, I think it was money. I think they offer him a pretty handsome amount. That's why he decided to do it. Yeah. But I mean, from every single angle,
he needed it. He couldn't work nowhere. I've seen videos of him trying to be at like a normal job, like working at a CVS or something, and people come and be like, nah, son, we ain't letting that slide. They start passing out flyers. They got the bullhorn. Y'all know EDP work here, right? Eventually, he gets fired or chooses to run away. So he needed the money. There's nothing else he could do.
That you could look at. It's like, okay, you got away with it. For better or for worse, you got away with it, yet you're risking it for a documentary. At this point, you're just playing with fire, and the chances of you getting burned are extremely likely. He's flying way too close to the sun.
Chilling with a 13-year-old girl.
Chris Hansen.
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
I never thought I would see this crossover.
Why did you show up that day? Why did you go to that location? What did you think was going to happen?
I showed up to that location that day, trying to obviously meet up with an underage girl, trying to have sex. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You trying to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
For the most part, yep. People have a tendency of doing this, I feel like, because they enjoy the innocence and having control of somebody. You know,
sounds like that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
Nobody your age you could have hung out with.
No.
No women your age you could date. You had to pick on a 13-year-old girl.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're so hot and cute.
Nobody likes him. This dude is a disgusting, sick weirdo. Look at how he pulled up to this damn interview. You don't want to look presentable? Like, you wearing the same outfit from all last 300 of your videos?
Didn't even have me jerking off. Were you masturbating when you were talking to her?
Mm-hmm.
And he's proud of it. And he's fucking proud of it. Holy. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, absolutely.
You sent her pictures of your penis.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Right, I know.
It's illegal. Had Alex Rosen not botched this, you might be in prison right now.
Thank God he didn't.
Well, you could look at it two ways. Maybe prison is where you belong because of this. But I have to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Had this been me doing an investigation, your EDP 445 ass would be in prison now.
Just where it began.
EDP is clearly in trouble here. What he did was wrong and under a different set of circumstances against the law. The fact that the decoy posing as Sophie sent the first message would make the case virtually unprosecutable in my world, in the world of law enforcement. The adult always has to make the first approach. Otherwise, you jeopardize the case.
I hate how botched this was. You know, it is what it is. The past is the past. We can't change the past. It is what it is. But it's just like, dude, if he would have just done a better fucking job, EDP would be in jail right the fuck now. And it sucks that he's free and he's celebrating his freedom and he's able to do whatever the fuck.
It's crazy. When that happened, I was one of the only ones that said that. Not trying to give myself extra credit, but I was one of the very few that was like, what's up with this Alex guy? Something don't seem right. Why is he like waiting for the video to get monetized in order to put it out? Why has he got a bunch of merch already being sold about this? I think I even did a whole video exposing the predator catcher wave that a lot of people are still using to this day. And this was back then. People hated me for that.
Fucking wands?
But look what they doing. They messing up cases, bro. Like, EDP should be in jail.
But the case isn't prosecutable. And at the end of the day, it looks amateurish and sloppy.
How are things with your health?
How are things with my health? Well, in 2022, I was working security at a dispensary, and I started itching uncontrollably. I was starting to, like, you know, spit up black shit when I went to go fucking beat my with end-stage kidney failure, which is like stage 5.
I gotta blur that
if
out.
I were to miss a treatment, the chances of me dying would be about like maybe like 65 to 70%. So I can't miss a treatment ever. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Like, I know that this might sound mean, but do I care if EDP passed away? Probably not. No, I don't care. This guy's a disgusting freak, and he has had way too many chances to turn his life around and do something, and he's not. So I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's karma. It's karma, dude. I don't care. 100 pounds.
I tell them all the time. They're all
Shocking.
like, oh, well, you know, your fluid intake is off the fucking charts. You need to start eating healthier, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking like, listen, bitch, I'm over here fucking grinding this shit out with 2 jobs, working 20-hour fucking days. And I'd be lying to you if I told you, oh, yeah, I'm about to go eat a beautiful ass Greek salad. Like, no, bitch, there ain't no fucking Greek salads out there. It's like motherfuckers is eating hot dogs and burgers and shit. You know what I mean? Because that's what's convenient for you, you know?
Kind of sounds like he just wants to die. That's what I'm getting here. He's not even trying. So he's paying for all of this medical treatment and he's still eating like shit and gaining weight. It does not sound like he wants to be alive anymore.
I know this is kind of a
man, because he could have just cooked or went to your job with pre-made food. I used to do that all the time when I was like bouncing and working at clubs and private security places. I would come with my own food, bro. Like I would literally cook a few hours before I had to go to work. Like wake up, make all the food, package it, and put it in my bag. Go to work. Lunchtime come out, use that microwave, eat my food, go on with my day.
Reckless way to live life, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, you know what, nigga, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? I'm tired of like, one thing I'm not going to do, you feel me, is live my life in fear. You can't. Like, I can't. If I lived my life in fear, I wouldn't be making this fucking documentary. We wouldn't be making this documentary. You know what I mean? Okay. You know, and that's the issue. A lot of people, they expect you to live your life in fear, especially with everything that's going on and, you know, getting told this.
So in theory, he has about a year left. You did this to yourself and you're not even taking care of it. Like he got so lucky not being in jail, yet he's like, I don't care if I die. I think he's going to die next year. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it to 2028. All right, guys, this is the end of part 1.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't really care about EDP to where I care about his. How do you say this? This is the company I make sure I censor myself. I just don't give a damn about EDP other than him as a locale, plain and simple, and him going to jail. If that could still possibly happen, he could spend the rest of his life in a jail. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button and the hype button as well. Check out some of my videos and watch some shorts too as well. Got a lot of good stuff in there.